Moved what we caught and then something happened. Hey guys, I was just in the middle of filming my Halloween costumes. I really wasn't sure if I was going to do it this year because the other day I was kind of thinking I can't think of any costumes, but then kind of chatted with my sister and she helped me figure out some costumes, which was good. So I am filming that this year and that's probably going to go up before you guys see this anyway. That's why my makeup is so dark. And then after I did my makeup, because I thought, oh, I want to do kind of like dark Halloween style makeup. The lips aren't Halloweeny, but I did that and then I thought, Stanzie, most of the costumes aren't gonna need a Halloween look because you're doing like regular costumes, but it doesn't matter, I still like it. We're doing like, you know, it's Halloween week. Oh, that's my doorbell. Christian is here to help me move a few things, so we're going to do that today. Okay, so we already started, but I am moving, there's Christian, I'm moving the drawers and my table into the other room. Excuse me, Chip. Move your butt. I thought he was going to go the other way. No, where is he? Oh, he ran. Oh, he went down the stairs.
Yeah. Oh, that's on the ground.
And then here, this is already a mess, but we're going to move this over to the other room, the handbags and the shoes. And then this is going to be my new like makeup area because it's a lot cooler. So we ran into a little bit of a glitch. We moved what we caught and then something happened. I have to keep this door closed because the mirror fell and broke. It kind of toppled over. We've sort of got the table happening here, but for now I have to make sure we vacuum, tidy up some stuff, and I'll be doing all that probably another day or maybe later today. For now, that's where the couch is going to go. Shoes are going to go. I've got to refix all that because it kind of ruined in our going there, but I will show you a full reveal once it's all done. Hey guys, I was just filming an intro and outro for my Halloween video, so I still have my like Halloween top on, and I'm about to take down my Halloween decorations because from next week it's not going to be Halloween anymore, so my background will go back to normal for another month, I guess, for November, and then we'll get started on the Christmas decorations. Chippy's just next to me here and he keeps licking, so the noise is bothering me. But I actually wasn't planning on vlogging today, but I thought I'll update you guys on what's been happening because I really haven't been vlogging this week. We've had so much like family stuff happening, like extended family, but also my dad had gallbladder surgery. He got his gallbladder removed yesterday, so he didn't really know about the appointment. Like he kind of put his paperwork to go in and then they called him, and so he went yesterday. He had the operation yesterday, stayed overnight, and then I actually picked him up today, so we were very surprised with that because I also have gotten my gallbladder out and I had to stay a few days when I got mine out, and I figured because my dad was a lot older that he might have to stay in as well, but they sent him home. He said everything went well, which was good, and now my mum can be his nurse, which probably is what he wants. You guys see him stretching. Hey guys, it is Friday today, end of the week. It is actually meant to be super hot today, but it's a little bit overcast, so it doesn't feel as hot inside. Where I'm at the back of my house, which is usually a touch cooler in the day, so it's probably going to get hot later on in the day. It's still morning here. Little Chip was feeling like sleeping today, so we didn't go for a walk this morning. He was like literally, I just didn't want to wake him. He was just sleeping. He literally just got up now. He was just lying on the couch just the way he was sleeping. I was like, oh, you look so adorable. And so I just left him. I thought maybe he needed a break. And sometimes the heat gets to him and he doesn't want to like walk in the heat. I've just finished doing the thumbnail of a video that I'm going to upload today. It's the Halloween costumes one. So I'm going to get that up today, and I'm umming and ahhing as to what to do today. I'm either going to fix my shoe rack and pop all the shoes on there and kind of tidy up the 2 rooms, or I want to do some other DIY stuff, so we'll see how we go. I'm going to pop out now. I need to get some super glue and a few other like bits and pieces, and then when I come back we will decide what we are going to do for the day. How cute are the Nutella jars? Christmas. Has anybody tried the peanut butter ones? The birthday cake ones are my favorite. Should we do a taste testing soon? Has anybody tried this one? Okay, I was really thinking about trying these, but I don't know. Has anybody tried them? Because I love daytime things, but things don't seem to taste like it. Man, it is hot out there. It's actually like humid, but it is so windy outside at the moment. I had to close the window because it's like a humid wind that it's blowing. It's not blowing a cool breeze. Maybe this evening it will, but right now it's like, I'm like, oh, this is what summer feels like. So I just got back from the supermarket. Well, I actually went to the dollar store where the supermarket is. I'll show you guys just in the other room. I got a couple of things. I went for super glue. For some reason I always get my super glue from like the dollar store. Find it easy. And then I was like, you know what, let me just pop into Coles. I needed a new like bicarb soda, and I went up and down the aisles and I couldn't find it. And now I'm like, I probably, you know what, I got distracted by that like gay time, what do you call it, the sweets to make, and I bet you it was there and I missed it because I was too busy just like eyeing things out and trying to like get a little bit of content for you guys. Although every time I tried to film there was always a person like standing next to me looking at something, and I was like, oh, forget it. Because I wanted to talk like rather than do like a voiceover or put music, and then I was like, oh, forget it, it's hard. It's always hard to film when you live kind of, I guess anywhere really, but sometimes I feel like more like an inner city suburb. It's a lot more busier. There's just more population, so everything's always busy all the time. And then because I didn't know how to get out without buying something, I got blueberries just to like have something. Because I'm doing supermarket shopping this weekend, I didn't want to like buy any other stuff. Like I wanted to do just like my one shop at the one time. So then I was like, oh, forget it, I'll just grab that and off I go. I feel always strange like walking out of a supermarket empty-handed. I just feel like they might look at me like I'm trying to take something, because it's like, who leaves a supermarket empty-handed? Maybe people do. Have you ever left a supermarket empty-handed? Also, while I'm here, I just wanted to tell you about some previous purchases, give you an update. This Use Me On Everything seasoning is so good. It actually tastes, I literally put on everything. It's got garlic, onion, paprika as like the main ingredients. There is a little bit of coriander here, so if you don't like coriander at all, I don't even know if you can taste it. I kind of can't, but it just tastes so good. It's like a mixture of like herbs and spices. Really, really good. I recommend giving it a try. Also, last week I grabbed this in the dog section, the daily dollop, like for your dog. It's like dog yogurt. It's lactose free, so then it's friendly for dogs. Chippy that first day was like, oh, I'll try it, and then after that doesn't want a bar of it. It's like I give it to him as like a treat, like, oh, do you want some? And he sniffs and he's like, nope. And I'm like, I thought you liked yogurt. And he loves ice cream because there's sugar, but I guess there's no sugar in this. Let me see. No, there's no sugar, so he doesn't want a bar of it. Now I'm like, and this was the only size it came in, like this is 300 grams, and I feel like bad now. Every day I'm like, a little bit, and no, like my dog freaking won't eat anything. All he wants is like sweet treats, which he's not allowed to have, which my dad always like sneaks him a little bit of a biscuit, and then like that's why they're like best friends down there. I didn't really record yesterday because we had a couple of visitors just visiting my dad. He's doing okay. He's just like resting now, pretty much sitting by the couch. Chippy spent the night downstairs with him. I think my dad must have been on the couch because Chippy was down there. My dad was like super excited that the dog spent the night with him. You know all those like dog memes that you see, like the grandparent or the dad and the pet they never wanted? That is literally my dad, who at first was like, oh, you have a dog. And then when I was like, this is an inside dog, by the way, he spent his whole life inside, so when I move back in, he's staying inside. And my dad was like, fine. And now it's like he can't live without him, which I love, but it's just so funny. Like, he's so attached. Even when we went to go visit him in the hospital, my dad was like, how's Chippy? Is he asking about me? I'm thinking, well, he can't speak. But then my mum goes, yeah, he was sniffing your spot where you sit. When I said I was going down to leave, I went down, I was already put my shoes on, and I'm like, where is my car? And then my dad's like, oh, your mum went to the supermarket. And then I thought, oh, she's gone for a coffee, but she says supermarket because she will stop into the supermarket. So then I literally had to, lucky she came back in within half an hour, and then I went off. But I was like, oh, usually she does this when my dad's at home because she's like out every day. She has such a social life, unlike me, who is, I feel like I'm home all the time. As you guys can see in my vlogs, I'm always home. My mum is like a little socialite. She's always off having coffees everywhere. So this lockdown time, she did not enjoy not being able to go for coffee anywhere. Let me show you guys what I got from the dollar store. That sound is the big tree ruffling because it's so windy. We have this ginormous tree in the back. It's on someone else's property, but it's like humongous and it just rustles all day long. So if you guys ever hear, that's what it is. So literally at the dollar store, I got my super glue, just this. So I'm going to try and see if I can use it to glue the shoe thing down, and also it's going to help with my DIYs. And I saw these flowers and I just couldn't say no because look at the color. Look how beautiful they look. They look like hydrangeas. Does it say on here what they are? They look like hydrangeas to me, but they look so beautiful. I could put them in a vase, but also I'm planning this. It's the outside. If you guys are regulars on my vlog, a while back I did a DIY with one of the trees that I had. I put flowers on it, and that was for like when I'm outside. I wanted to take like outside pics, like on my balcony, where it's gonna still have like a nice background, but the lighting is just so bad out there that I never take photos out there. And that tree, with the wind, with the rain, with the everything, all the flowers have fallen off. It just looks horrible, but it still has this like structure. So I'm thinking of cleaning it up. I actually have two out there. One I didn't do anything with, but they're like, a lot of the leaves have blown off. They're like this one, that one there in the corner. So they were three I had bought roughly around the same time back when I lived in my unit. This one, since it stays inside, it still looks good. The other two, and I'm like, I feel like they're always just hanging out there. So what I'm gonna do is clean them up and then put maybe some more flowers or leaves, or like this one I might just super glue them, and then I'll actually bring them in and keep them in here somewhere, so then the bad weather doesn't get to them. And then if I ever did want to do like a balcony shot, I can literally like pick it up and just put it out there, rather than what they're going through out there, then just not lasting. And did I have them outside? I must have had at least one of them. I know I think I had two in the house. One of them must have already been outside back at the unit, and my unit is like top balcony, so there's no roof. Anything that was out there was just ruined because it was so windy and fly. Every time when there was a big wind, my furniture would slide from one end of the balcony to the other end, and I was always afraid that something would fly off and just like damage other property or hurt someone. And so I like literally had to keep just bringing everything in and not having anything outside. So that was like a little bit scary, whereas like it felt good to have the top floor, but it would have been really nice to have like a roof over it, so then it was a little bit safer. I'm on a roll at chatting today and telling you guys my life stories. All right, let me get myself together and see what we're going to do. Okay, so this is what this looks like for now. I've closed the window because it's super windy, but this will be my setup where I'll be doing the makeup, which is so much easier. I realized though there's no fan in this room, but there's an aircon vent, so that's okay. But I also could somehow plug, if there's a cord somewhere around, a power point, that aircon majiggy thing, and it should blow right to my face, like on days when my face is super hot. For now, the bags are here. They might probably stay here because the mirror's gonna have to go. My mum thinks we can fix it, but I feel like I'll just leave it for now, and when we need it, I'll buy a new one. For now, the bed is looking a nice mess like this. it's just dumping stuff on there. Like that's the bag, the box with the clothes in it. So I'll probably move that in the other room. We'll see how we go. I was actually just thinking of using this bed rather, because I'm not going to use it, but Chippy might want to sit on it if I'm like doing my makeup and stuff. But on the other hand, it would be nice to like be able to just stack things. We'll see. My handbags, a little bit of a mess at the moment, and this table is just going to end up staying here. What's this? Tissue. This is just a cloth that I was going to use to keep the plants clean, so that's going. But I kind of have to figure out what I'm going to do with the bigger handbags, because then I could use this thing as storage. I could just pile things on top there. That will work. So maybe I can put the handbags on the bed or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'll show you guys an after of what it's going to look like. And then over here, I've taken most of the shoes off because this thing was falling apart. I've moved it over so it's closer over here, because then I feel like one of those drawers, the one that's holding the mirror, can probably go back here because there's not enough room for the handbags. And also I don't really want anything with direct sunlight there, like even my shoes. So I'm going to try and fix this, put the shoes back on there. Chippy's bean bag that he loves, I can't get rid of. I'm going to put the bin in the other room. It's Chippy's other bed. We also got to redo the corner, so we've got things to do. Okay guys, it is now done. I've super glued, not everyone, but a lot of them, and I turned around each way. So as you guys can see now, it is a lot straighter than the first time when I did it, when you had that dip in the middle, because but there was one bit down here on the side that was upside down that I fixed now. So it actually looks nice and sturdy this time. So now I'm going to go ahead and pop all the shoes on. And here is the final product. I popped the shoes. I just left the top there free for now. I'll probably end up putting my most wool ones up there. And the thongs that are here probably will end up going downstairs since it's summer now. And when I wear them, I kind of leave them by the door. But yeah, we're going to put the drawers here. And so we've got, let me show you. So I've got the couch here. I've just got my blankie on here until I figure out what I'm going to do with it. Chippy's beds and the other couch. And now we're going to do the corner again now for spring, because Halloween is over. I'm also going to take all the Halloween stuff down and just pop what I can away. Pretty exhausted after moving everything around, but it's back. Let me show you the room. It's pretty much back to the way it was with a few tweaks. So hey Chiptron, how was your walk, Mum? You had a good walk? Yep. So table is back, same flowers. My chair is back, that's the same. I've now only popped the S here. The star's still up there, it's gonna stay there. Pop the pineapples there, just that dog treat. This is what I have for the moment. Eventually I'll probably change it up when I get new stuff, but I feel like it works for now. For now, that's just going to be the planter looking thing. Leftover flowers and stuff I've just popped here. Usually I just take them out and I can pop them in a vase or whatever, so for now they're gonna stay there. I know it's a bit dark, but you guys can still see, and this is the corner, the picture's back, and it's on the pinky sort of tone for now until Christmas. And I just popped this guy over here. I'm too exhausted right now to deal with the other room. We'll have to do that one day next week, because it's just going to take a lot of sort of tidying up and things to do. So we'll do that next week. But for now, I feel like everything is fine. I closed the door because just the wind from the front and the back was a bit too much. So now I've got to reopen it because it's hot in here. So I'm back from my sister's place. So I even took my camera and had every intention of filming, and I didn't even put the camera out. I totally forgot. We literally pretty much just sat there. We had a quick dinner. We just had like some chicken and salad, and then we just sat and chatted and watched TV. So really there was nothing to record. However, I'm going to end the vlog here so that I can edit it tonight so it could be ready. So thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.